Hey guys, welcome to a brand new video. This is a completely different style of video to what I've ever done before, but breaking in the big news, the devs have just posted a status over here on Reddit. I know this is Tarkov, on Reddit. So this is from the developers themselves, straight from Nikita. So if you don't know Nikita, he's the big dog. He's the guy who's like behind the whole game, the leader in terms of direction. The biggest thing that we want to take away from this whole thing though, they're working on a factory expansion and factory boss at the same time as they are continuing work on the Streets of Tarkov location. But before we jump into all that, guys, let's go through what they've currently been doing since they've posted the patch of 12.9. So they've held a lot of increased player counts. After New Year's events. Did a lot of stabilizing tasks on back end to prevent excessive failures, replace several back end servers to more powerful ones. If you hadn't noticed, Tarkov has had like a big increase in player count since Christmas, since 12.9 came out. A lot of new players have come. I think they managed to reach over I could be wrong on this one. I'm pretty sure I read that they hit over 100,000 concurrent players, if not even more, at a peak for the whole time. Like 100,000 people. So a lot more players are coming to it. I mean, it's even become more popular over on Twitch as well. There's a lot more people streaming it, a lot more viewers in the stream, and also view counts of videos are going right up across the board on Twitch. So Tarkov's getting a bit of a spotlight right now. They've banned a lot of cheaters, more than 40k from the start of the year. Banned texture or hack files, added detections to new or previously undetected cheats, also with the help of your cheater report. So when you get killed by somebody, don't just go and click, he's hacking. Like, genuinely, like, if you know that there's no chance that... Just be truthful with what you're reporting, okay? Don't just click it every time, because if you click it every time, it ain't going to work, okay? That's what they've said in the reports. They've done a lot of balancing changes, economy changes, weapon mods changes, and decreased the camera recoil. That came in yesterday, so if you haven't noticed that, they decreased the amount of camera recoil. So AKs should feel a bit nicer to use, specifically, the AKs. But obviously they've been added in new crafting recipes just off the bat, like without even updating anybody. It's just been more of like, you notice the change, you'll see it. Not too sure on the fuel shortage scenario. I didn't feel like there was much shortage to start off. They did change it, I think, the spawn rates on them, and then altered them again because the fuel prices skyrocketed up to like 300k at one point. Overall, we've got huge feedback off everything related to the game, which helped us to do further planning. So by having these discussions, which I'm looking to do in the future, is like make a podcast or do some YouTube videos, collabing with other YouTubers, Twitch streamers as well, talking about the current state of the game, like what do they like, what do they don't like, what should they add, and just have some talk and general chit chat between as well. Other than that, here's the plans of what they're doing right now. This is the part that we want to be reading mostly. Working on 12.10 patch, which will contain cumulative changes and fixes, so quality of life improvement, network fixes and optimizations. Obviously, there's been a big issue with that recently. If you've seen Summit's YouTube video talking about netcode and desyncy, but again, that's just down to the increase of players that we've had come to the game. Yes, some of the stuff is kind of getting outdated, but I believe they've got the new 2019 engine coming soon as well, so that'll be a big helper to the game coming soon. I think that's mentioned further down. So they're working on intermediate small patches throughout the next patches, rather than just doing changes here and there. They're rolling the changes out without us even knowing, sort of thing. So, but then they post them over into the dev tracker. You can get to that by using Tarkov tools. I'll show you that at the end. But again, yeah, they're working on different network or netcode improvements to further reduce lags, desyncs, and disconnects. As we know, there's been occasional in the past few weeks where people haven't been able to join and the rest of the teams got in. But overall, I can definitely say there's been huge improvements, because in the last patch, if you're new to Tarkov now, we had issues where you'd be spawning in late, so you'd have other squads that would already be at freaking killer, and you've only just spawned in the game with your squad. So they fixed that. That's a big improvement. They're working on a pretty big list of audio and sound fixes, as you do know, if you don't know already. Contacts are a bit iffy on vertical sound balancing. Again, this is what I was saying before. They're going to be moving to moving to the Unity 2019, which will give more room for the game optimization, visual features, and implementation, and so on. So, expanding on the game's like overhaul, basically. They'll be able to change more physics, more actual appearances of things. Whilst we're at this point, guys, don't forget you can follow me on literally YouTube, Twitch and TikTok. As you can see, the links are just coming up above me there. If you could go and follow them, that'd be great. I am creating content now for Tarkov pretty much daily. I put in over, I think it was like 200 hours in 30 days of streaming, making YouTube videos and that as well, which I'm focusing more on now. Now I've got the affiliate status on Twitch as well. So if you can, give us a like, follow, and check us out on there. Okay, so they're going to be working on the ballistic settings of all objects and locations, improving and fixing penetration, ricochet chances, and correcting ballistic colliders. So this is basically like you'll be able to shoot people through certain what can I say, materials is probably the best thing to say. So like if it's like a sheet of metal, some ballistics will go through, some won't. If you shoot through glass, different rounds will have different values as it travels through or penetrates through the materials, etc, etc. But also I'm liking the fact that, where's it gone, sorry, improving and fixing penetration and ricochet chances. So that'll be pretty cool. Obviously, the major one that's new that no one's talked about, and this is just coming in this, is the working on the factory expansion and factory boss. If it was a factory boss, what do you think it would be, guys? Let us know in the comments below. What would you like it to be? Something different to what we've already got, I think would be pretty cool. Worked on numerous upcoming visual changes. One of the main goals of this year is to improve visuals of the game. Now, obviously, we all know ray tracing is probably the big thing of 2021. Yes, 2021. With all the good GPUs that you can now definitely get whenever you go. You can definitely get yourself a 3070 and 3080. Nice and easy. Yeah, not at all. I'm still rocking a good old 1080 Ti. This bad boy works a treat. I can game on Tarkov, stream, and record all at the same time. But a 3070 or plus would be nice, because this one will then go into the streaming rig in the future. So they're working on the first iteration of Scav Karma. Now, Scav Karma, this is interesting. I'm guessing that's obviously if you're a scav and you kill a scav, or could that also be like if you maybe give a scav food and drink or something like that? Well, the scav will be more friendly towards you, so you can make use of the getting out of raids with a scav. Or would it mean like it's kind of like a reputation bonus like you've got with your dealers? So the reputation that you have as with scavs, does that mean that they'll have less chance of shooting at you? Such and such. Like, I think that's really good. We'll have to wait for more info on that. I'll be definitely checking out the Tarkov TV podcast for that one. Started working on the first storyline quest. Now, this is interesting. Started working on the first storyline quest. Is this iteration of the first part of like lore that we're going to be getting in Tarkov? Because obviously the task right now is implementation of to see where the game's at, etc., and the grind for the kappa, as you guys know it. But no, this will be interesting, following the lore of Tarkov. If you're sort of person that likes lore, then, or if some of you are just on here to play it like it's Call of Duty, then fair enough. But this could be interesting for a lot of people. Obviously, they've continued working on the Streets of Tarkov location. If you haven't seen the Streets of Tarkov trailer, boy, it looks good. In fact, I might drop it in at the end of this if you want to watch it. So they're working on movement inertia model. Most likely it will come on the testing servers first. So movement inertia model. So inertia would be obviously how you connect with your environment that you're in. So I know that they were talking on being able to not be able to like not wiggle, but like shift between out of sight and inner sight on a wall. So your peek is advantage, guys. That thing that comes up in discussion a lot at the minute. This could be really good for the game. But obviously this is also how you character is affecting itself with its environment. So when you go near windows and they smash and you shit yourself, I got that happen to me the other day. I was like, fuck. Other than that, they've started working on a sights and optics overhaul. Now, I don't know what that could really be, but it's interesting. Obviously, there's something there. We'll have to wait on a bit more information. That could just literally just be stats overhaul, or they're going to be changing the actual sights. We don't know. I mean, that would be pretty good. Many of the tasks are settled to be done in this year, and it will be quite productive. Thank you for your attention. So, I think this is going to be really freaking good. Yeah, literally. I'm really interested in what could be coming. Let's see what people have been putting here. So people bear 2 breathing intensifies. So if you didn't know, if you've got a bear character, your breathing on that seems overly more louder than bear 1 and 3. So that's what they're getting at right there. Just going through here, seeing all people are saying this is pretty interesting. What's scav karma new to this game? Probably a result of killing scavs while on a scav run or something. I'm going to end up going to scav hell. Chat, do you kill scavs? Chat, so that's because of the stream. But viewers, yeah. No scav should fear to wiggle. Scav and scav violence is real. Factory is a field of daggers. Mate, factory is lethal. It's just a blood pit. It's literally like the no, I'm never gonna say it. That's pretty bad. No, behave. Spam Y to see them, and you can right click to bind. What's this? Team up with an AI. That would be pretty good. Like, I think you can do that already. It's just very rare to interact it because they pretty much just shoot on sight as soon as you go anywhere near a scav these days. Is because you can literally spawn with a kibber key and not a medical storage key or any other high value item in the game, and that is true. It's like scavs can contain loot that's obscenely good. I was watching, I was actually on Reddit yesterday, and somebody was going through, and they got a freaking tank battery, dude, on the scav. Obviously you can get like I got key with tape from my scav. I've had a LEDX. I've had it's crazy stuff. Obviously you can get your typical like labs key cards, flash drives, and things like that. But when you're starting to get thermal scopes on your guns and stuff, like I did one time, I was like, what? It's like 600k to a mil. Like, that's crazy. But anyway, that's the end of this video. That's the update for this current dev status. As again, this is literally posted 3 hours ago, and today we are on, what are we on? It's the 27th of January. Yeah, 27th of January. It's 8 p.m. It's only just been posted. Guys, what I'll also do, I'll drop the Reddit page below if you want to come and see this, and the link to the actual Reddit post if you want to read it yourself. Make sure it's still here and all good to go. But you can also find yourself some nice like little clips and stuff. Probably the funniest fight I've had in Tarkov. Let's watch this one whilst we're here. I'm gonna reload. I'm fucking dead. Oh god. Wow, this guy's good. Like, how's he not dead? What? Oh, that definitely missed. He's aiming. Oh, he gave him in his arm. The head. This guy's tanking it, dude. Go on. Have him. He's using the VPO, so he's using really bad ammo. Get your axe out, dude. Axe him. He's painkillered. Go on, get your axe. You're gonna die. Why are you trying to axe him from there? Oh, nade. Oh. Unlucky, dude. He should have axed him to death. But anyway, guys, thank you for tuning into this video. I hope you have a great new February as we're going into that. And guys, I wish you all the best in Tarkov journey. I'm going to be posting up content on YouTube as much as I can, as well as streaming over on Twitch pretty much every single day as we are in lockdown here in the UK. And my screen is very bright. I apologize for that. Other than that, guys, thank you for watching. stay safe, and go and get yourself some good loot in Tarkov. Thank you guys. Sumner out.